Back at it with another video already. So I just got back from this church, and it was crazy because some girl earlier came over with flyers, and she said we should go to her church thing tonight. So I'm like, okay, this must be for a reason. So don't ever question that. First thing I want to say is don't ever question that feeling that you have on your heart if somebody's telling you to do something, or if you um, feel like you're being led in a certain way. Don't let the enemy distract you from that, because odds are it's from God, and your spirit's pulling you that way for a reason. So, anyways, I went there. It was amazing. So amazing. I met a lot of people, and it was just a blessing. Like, 3 people got saved, gave their lives to Jesus. It was so amazing. This girl in there, I got to tell her, it was because of her that I came to the church, and I know that really touched her in a way, and I know that really kind of maybe even changed her life, to know that what she's doing and going from door to door giving flyers is really making a difference in somebody's life. Um, but I really wanted to share this video because I wanted to say and share, don't ever be afraid to tell someone about Jesus Christ. And I know, especially in this generation, and I always bring up this generation, and it's because I feel so deeply for this generation, because I am part of this generation, especially younger. I'm 23 years old. So I've been there. I've been in the world. I've been wanting the nicest car, wanting the best things, just chasing the world. And the only thing that filled my heart, the only thing that does fill my heart is Jesus Christ. And I know we tend to chase all these things, and we tend to you know fill our lives with Facebook and Snapchat, and we want everyone to know what we're doing, because we want to be doing the best thing ever. And it's hard because being in this world, it's hard not to try to fit in it. But us being believers, we're not of this world. We're in this world, but we're not of it, and that's really hard, a hard thing to grasp. But back to what I was saying is, don't ever be scared to spread the name of Jesus Christ, because you can be that one person to change somebody's life that day. If you feel, I know everybody feels it, because everybody has a spirit. I mean, everyone's not born again, but you have the spirit. And people, I think, if you don't know what that is, I feel like it's kind of like your conscience. Like, you see someone homeless, so you want to feed them, or you see someone that you're like, should I pray for them, or should I talk to them? Oh, I feel bad. That's your spirit, calling you to go do these things for them. And especially, I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people that are going to watch this. You have friends, you're a believer, and you have friends, or you're not a believer, and you have friends that do believe, and you want to ask them questions about it. Either way it goes, don't be scared, because a majority of the time those people want to help you out, and a majority of those times you want to spread Jesus' name. They need to hear about it, and you can be the one to change their life. You can be the one to plant that seed, and just feel your spirit more as you're feeling their spirit. Don't ever be scared to ask somebody if they need prayer. Don't ever be scared to tell someone, how are you doing today? You look like you need prayer. Don't be scared. Step out of your box. Don't be scared to, if someone's holding a homeless sign, don't be scared to ask them their name and say, hey, I'm going to pray for you. Don't be scared to say Jesus loves you. You know what I've learned is that the most important thing you can tell somebody is that Jesus loves you, because those words go a really long way. Um, so don't be ashamed of the gospel. Don't be ashamed of Jesus Christ. Don't be ashamed to spread his word. Don't be scared, because God is with you. And if they don't receive it, if they're like, whatever, what you said is going to hit them later in life, guaranteed, or even the next day, or whenever. But don't let that distract you or discourage you from keep going in your walk, and keep pursuing what God has put on your heart to do, and that's to serve him. Because I know a lot of people watching is going to watch this video. um you guys are meant to do something for God, and I know that it's not for no reason that I'm making these videos, and I know that you're going to do big things for Jesus, and I just feel that so heavily right now, and I just thank you, Lord, for that. I thank you, Lord. But don't be ashamed to spread the name of Jesus, because he's with you, and that feeling isn't just a feeling, it's your spirit calling you to do something bigger for Jesus. Um, it's hard for us. It's hard for us, but it was hard for Jesus dying on the cross. So if Jesus can do it, being flesh, we can do it. We can put our insecurities aside and serve the Most High. We can do it, and we will, and you can if you just keep God first in your life. See God above all else, and everything will be given to you. And God gave me that promise a long time ago, and I put it off and I put it off. But He always reminds me of those promises He gave me, and He will do the same with you. You just gotta you know, take off your blinders, ask God to really just speak to your heart, set apart time for Him. I really feel I set apart time for Him every day. It sounds hard, especially if you're living in the world, which we all are pretty much, but it's really not hard. And it's really not hard once you see Him answering your prayers, because you're going to want to run to the prayer room. It's amazing. So I just wanted to share that, and I wanted to say God bless everybody, and I hope that I know that these videos are going to get somewhere. I know this is just my second one on this YouTube page, and I'm not doing this for subscribers. I'm not doing this for props or whatever. I'm doing this because I know that Jesus has called me to do these videos, and yeah, so I'm just excited to finally start these videos, and to actually step out and not be scared to start these videos. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I totally spaced it. So yeah, God bless you and have a good night.